健闘を祈る。
人類に栄光あれ。
人類に栄光あ
人類栄光あれ。
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
What's up, baby? Will Chris be late? Betting is now open.
Yes, I'm a gatekeeper and a hater. I'm also God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world.
Whew. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? How's everybody doing? We all okay? Teeny Tiny, hello? Hello Teeny Tiny. Oh, hello. Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Jamie D. Jamie D10. There's a little wavy. Hello, how's everybody doing? Tari, hello. Target, hello. Teeny, hello. Have we got any more T's that we can say hello to? Tomb King Tristan, hello. That's all the T's. That's all the T's. Tobes, I suppose. I suppose we can say hello to Tobes. Tendy. We've got a Tendy and a Tofi. And a Terato. Hello, everybody. Anna Tannerings? It's one of Jamie's emotes, very cute. T's suck. Sinister, hello, how are you doing? I was careful with my choice of words. T's suck. I can't believe you are. With Tari in chat as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How is everybody doing? Are we all okay? Happy... Oh, God. Mental preparation and geeing up before the stream. And I've forgotten what day it is. Thursday. Happy Thursday. Because it's Tomb King Thursday. Yes, of course. Happy Thursday, everybody. Yes, hello. How are we all doing? Oh, shit, I haven't checked my desk. No, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. Desk is safe. Desk is safe. So, we have... Oh, who was it who was doing Space Wolves? I did my Space Wolf last night. So I converted up the axes, some small little hand axes, which is quite cool, and gave him a very, very quick kind of... so he's green underneath, look. Gave him a very quick kind of zenithal to kind of work off. But yeah, Mr. Space Wolf, he's quite cool. These are Orc Cruel Boy arms, which kind of work. So yeah, he's not too bad. How are you enjoying Hottest May the 1st? Is it the hottest May the 1st? What, ever? Ever! It's May, isn't it? Shit, it's May. How is it May already? How is it May already? I think ever. Really, hoping it'll last the weekend so can be out and about in the sun. Sophie's going to be out and about in the sun getting red and burnt. Right, so this is Ushabti. I think I'm going to rip this. So this is why he's been removed from his base. I think I'm going to rip this off its base. I think he goes that way, actually. Yeah, he goes that way because the skull's on the front. I think I'm going to rip this off the base and put this on a 40mm base so that he can be... Because I want him to be the Ushabti champion, because he's got the Ushabti weapon. So I'm going to make him an Ushabti champion. which will be really cool. So then he can, where are we? There we go. Then he can rank up. Come here. Then he can rank up with like the Ushabti standard bearer and stuff, and then he can be an Ushabti champion in the unit of Ushabti, which would be cool. Had a nice walk to the village hall to vote earlier before it got too warm. 60 degrees Fahrenheit and a bit cloudy. That sounds like perfect weather. You said like you like the sun. Why? It looks great. That's why. I've just explained why. So that's why. Yeah, he's going to be an Ushabti champion. There is the Ushabti standard bearer, which I think looks amazing. It's looking really cool. So yeah, this guy can be the Ushabti champion. So that means if we do a count up, of how many Ushabti I have, I've got 6 more coming. So got some resin. Got some resin to make 6 more. That's that one. Right, so we have 1. You can see the resin there. So yeah, I ran out of resin. That was the last little bit of resin on these. So I've got 2 there. So I've got 2, and I've got that one for 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16. 17 for him, plus 6 more. That's 23. I really wanted a 24. So I think the resin. I think I should be able to get more than 6. So I should just cast another one, and then have 24. Which will be perfect, so that'll be good. You'll be on my watch list like Tobes. Who's going to be on the watch list? Worth it. The next time out will be longer. Yeah, don't mess up Tari. Don't mess up Tari too. I was timed out for an hour. So yeah, that's the plan. I think I'm going to rip this. Off this base. I might cut it off the base because I'm not sure I want it quite this high. So I might just cut a little bit off. Is it going to snap off? No. So I might cut a fraction off and then mount it on. Mount it on a 40mm base. There's a 40. So that's a 40. So that will go. That will then sit on there. Let's. There's a little bit of tacky substance. Whoop. So that will then go on there like that. He can then go on there, and then he can be an awesome champion for the Ushabti. Yeah, I like that idea. Does everybody agree with that? Have I got my ticket yet? No, I haven't got my ticket yet. He said people whose names begin with T suck, to that effect. I did not. I did not. So yeah, I want 2 big blocks. 2 big blocks of Ushabti, which will be quite cool. So there you can see why. Like I kind of don't want the rock to be quite that high because he just puts him like head and shoulders above. I want him at like same eye level kind of thing. So I think that'll be quite cool. And then obviously I can convert up another Tomb King. I've got loads of Tomb Kings, so I can convert up another Tomb King ready for that. I've got loads of the weapons spare as well. So yeah, all good. Add some little rocks around the mound. I said T's suck. That's different. So yeah, we'll we'll do that at some point, which will be quite good. Perfect plan. Right, so we are going to paint some. Oh, we need to put music on before Purpley rocks up. It is music night. It is movie night tonight, which is The Order. So we've got The Order. It is an Armored Core stream today, and I need to remove Stargazer, which is the one I don't like. There we go. Stargazer goes. No plan survives contact with a Dremel. With a Dremel? No plan survives contact with a Dremel. Right, there we go. So yeah, the plan is... I don't even know what the list is. How many points, actually? Let's have a quick check, quickly, because I'm not entirely sure. How many points? Special units. Ushabti. How many points for 12 Ushabti? With the champion, hand weapons, and the heavy armor. Jesus Christ! 600 points. Can they have magic? Can they have magic? They can't have a magic banner. That's dumb as shit. The champion can't have anything magic either. So it's 600 points. So I've got 1200 points of Ushabti. 1200 points of Ushabti to then do other stuff. Do I need to Grand Army of Mort? I don't know, because I want to. I would rather run the normal one, and just take Tomb Kings, because the army of the army of mortuary priesty thing which I used is. It's all right. I've not read it. I've not probably looked at the rules properly. I don't know. Can you have? Can't have a Ushabti as core in here, can you? You have to have it as the army of thingamajig. You can have Tomb Guard as core. That would be fun. If you put what's 30 Tomb Guard? How many points is 30 Tomb Guard? 300 points. Drilled. 348. Yeah. Still not quite 500 points. But yeah, I've got 24. Struggle with Grand Army though. Given. Oh, sorry, I've got completely the wrong thing picked up, haven't I? There we go. That's what I meant to. That's what I meant to show up, not Twitch chat in the middle of the thing. So, struggle with Grand Army though. Given on top of the 1200, you'll need 500 core tax too. Oops, all Ushabti. Yeah, but the Grand Army you can take Ushabti as core, can't you? I thought you could take in the mortuary thing. Where's my there we go. Ding. Yeah, I can have one unit of Ushabti for core, and then the specials. Not in Grand. No, you can't in Grand. No. So yeah, I might have to. Might have to run it as. I don't know where you picked that on here. But yeah, I might have to run it as a mortuary cult. What are the special rules? Terrors from below. I haven't got any of them. Yeah, see, I don't. It's the Leaf Priest bit. I prefer Tomb Kings. I like Tomb Kings. How many elites? So you need a mortuary priest. And you can't have a Tomb King. You can only have a prince, and then you have to necrotext. So it's an interesting one. You have to take scorpions. Oh god, do I? One Tomb Scorpion. So I have to take it. Yeah. See, it's not. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare to try to do. This is going to be a nightmare to try to do because I just want to take 24 Ushabti with Tomb Kings Cool. Cool. I will figure it out. Scorpions rock. They do. The models are rubbish though. There are a few models which aren't great in the Tomb King list. As a lot of you know, the horses are one of them, but I have sorted the horses out. The horses are fine now. I am happy with my decision to do this for the horses because that's just brilliant. So, yeah, we have skeleton archers on horses, which is all sorted. No, it doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be Games Workshop. However, I've not found a nice scorpion either. I've not found a nice scorpion sculpt yet either. The ones that I got for, the ones that I got in the army for the horses aren't too bad, so they will be the scorpions if I do end up having to go mortuary cult. Everyone's saying, Chris, your space horses print nicer ones. Yeah, I've not found any nicer ones yet. I used the one-page rules scorpions personally. No, I didn't like those ones either. You have to take scorpion. Yes, I'm gonna have to take. I don't know what the plan is. But before that, we have to get all the Ushabti finished up, which is going to be really, really cool. I need to check actually. Have I done the skin? No, I haven't done the skin on all of them. Look, so we've got some skin to do today, which would be cool. So the skin is the same colour as the bone on the skeletons, which is good. There's another skin that we haven't done. There we go. I think we got 6. Oh no, we got more. Oh, we got loads. We got loads with the skin not actually done, so we can do the little skin cloaks, skin skirts. What about these ones? War Games Atlantic. The claws are good. They're not actually all that bad, Hendy. I like the claws. Maybe I could put the claws. Maybe I could put the claws on one of the tomb scorpions. Yeah, they're not too bad. What's that one? Yeah, I don't like that one. It's not bad, but I don't think. Yeah. Scorpions were a weird one. Scorpions were a weird one. Right. Okay. Let's do these. Because then we can go. How many have I got without weapons? I'm a few weapons short. How many weapons am I short? I've got 1, 2, 3. 3 there. All the other ones have got weapons. Plus I need. So I need 5 weapons. I need 5 weapons. How many weapons have I got? It looks epic. It's just not the Total War one. What's not the Total War one? What's the picture? Have you got a picture of the Total War one? Try and get some metal ones in there at some point. That's the one for that's the unit filler. I need to redo the skin on those because that's the wrong colour, so we can redo those as well. It was a quick break. It was a quick break. pressed the wrong thing. What's that? They're good. I like those. Yeah, that's cool. I like the Total War one. Yeah, that's really cool. Right, so. That's a Total War one. I think the main key is a pose, honestly, the tail button, the low front. Maybe. I like mine coming out of the ground, so I was going to convert mine coming out of the ground again, like the one I did in the book. My one in the army book is half coming out of the ground. Right. Anyway, let's get painting. Let's get painting. We've got a bird and a crocodile. So they're the spare ones. How many weapons have I got? I think I've only got... I'm going to have to cast some more weapons. Shit, I've only got one weapon. I've only got one weapon left. Oh no, two. There we go. So I've only got 2 weapons left. There we go. So yeah, this is the, for those of you who don't know, this is the one that Games Workshop took the photograph for the magazine, for the catalogue. Which is why it's a little bit darker, because they put black polish over it, so that it picks out all the details, which is quite cool. Hey, purples!
Alice? Who the fuck is Alice?
So you like the Total War imagery, but you don't like the one-page rules sculpts which are near identical? Yes, because I don't think they are identical, are they? Because I would have liked them. Let me Google one-page rules scorpion. One-page rules scorpion.
Twice in
No,
2
don't like
days
it.
that I arrive and Christopher is there. The music is up.
Don't like
We
it.
cloned Christopher and made him a pro streamer.
It's not even close to that. That. Not even close to that. So no, I don't like that. No, not at all. Found the perfect one. Forge Mini Wargaming. No, that's the one-page rules one. Don't like it. You really like that one? I don't like it. Anyway. I'm gonna make everybody cross if I keep going on about scorpions. Colin Dixon sculpted the Games Workshop ones. Right. That needs... I need to put some turquoise over that as well, so we can get started with the gold. Frozen as a piggy bitch, yep. Okay. Let's get some painties. So we need one fine brown and more gas blown. There we go. It's the start of the skin. Is the correct way to be. It is. It is. Particularly, see, this is, it's really hard to explain, but Tomb Kings are historically like really important to little old Chris. So being able to revisit and redo my Tomb King's army from the original old army book is really, really cool. And I'm being really picky on which which ones I want. Like the Bone Giant. Like, I don't have the Games Workshop Bone Giant because I as much as I love Colin Dixon, I wasn't a massive fan of the Bone Giant that he sculpted. However, he did sculpt some custom heads for it for me. Didn't even listen to Olivia. I take back the pro streamer comment. I did listen to. Did I not listen to Olivia? Did I not say thank you to Olivia for calling me a pro streamer? I did in my head. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Olivia. So yeah, I am picky, which is why I had like I was talking for about a month, probably longer, about what to do about the skeleton horses because I hated the skeleton horses.
Start wearing purple,
Fucking
wearing
noob.
purple.
Tongue.
Fucking noob. Because I really don't like the skeleton horses, the Games Workshop skeleton horses, in the context of the Tomb Kings, which is why I was going round and round and round and round and round in circles about what to do with them, and finally got the thingies. Finally got those printed ones. But I really wanted to use Games Workshop as much as I could for the Tomb Kings because they were so important. That scorpion hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Hey, Twitch lady.
All hail and Huggle the Second. High Empress of all the stuff everywhere, ruler of all the castles, but mostly Kensington, painter extraordinaire, super duper extra mega nice person, and artillery tarry for Trench Crusade.
The artillery tarry for Trench Crusade. I bet Chris will love this one. Oh my god. Hendy, I hate you. What is that? The print I've got is not too bad. I haven't printed one yet, but that's not too bad. I did quite like the claws on one of the ones that you guys linked. I can't remember which one it was. The big chunky claws looked quite good, so I might print those claws out. Lurk again already. What are we going to do without Olivia? Oh, Olivia, Tari banned somebody. How are you doing, Squeezle, as well? Hello, sorry I haven't said hello to Squeezle.
I am so fucking proud of you, Tarry the Second. Fuck. Moo.
There you go, Tari. Was it you, Chris, that Tari banned? Well, yeah, Tari did ban me for like an hour on Crystal's stream. Was it Tari or was it what do we call it? Woman, I can't think of her name. Christine. That was Lee. Oh, it was Lee. Oh, it was, wasn't it? Mr. Forge of Mars. Mr. Forge. Enjoying the roll downhill toward the weekend. Way! Yes, we have the weekend, don't we? Which is good. Is it Miami Grand Prix? It's not Miami Grand Prix this week, is it?
What the fuck did you do, Christopher, to get Lee to ban you? Moo.
I said Christine was short. Okay, looking for realsies. I meant to mute Chris for 60 seconds. I need to do it for 60 minutes. I haven't seen Crystal stream for ages. I miss Crystal. Crystal rocks. Brilliant. I thought you were supposed to be lurking. Yeah, I called somebody short, and I think Lee banned me for it. I think that was what it was. I can't remember, to be honest. She is just very bad at it. Who's bad at what? Oh, lurking. Yeah, Purple's is bad at lurking. She's probably giving the potatoes a scratch. Probably giving potato scratches. Probably not actually lurking. But if Poe came up to you and wanted scratches, what would you do? Exactly. I wonder what the goodie bag for the TSN Arena is, Ren. Crystal has been streaming. She has? I need to keep an eye out then. Like also meetings. No, everybody's got meetings. That's the problem with streaming in the middle of the day when everybody's at work. Hendy, what do you reckon you're going to take? What's the... do we have like an FAQ coming, do you think, that might change your choice? Work on holiday. I wonder too. Since my 30th is going to be my birthday maxing, might film some of the games for B-roll since I get to dig it for the weekend. Yes, I'm tempted to get the premium ticket. Tempted. Just for extra goodies. And then I don't have to move around all the time. But I suppose with 24 Ushabti it doesn't really matter. Because the army's not going to be that big. 11 to 12 is already gone. Oh, there was only one. Oh, there's only one. Oh, okay. Well, I know everybody can't get it because then nobody will move, but I thought there might be like 4 or 5. Brilliant. Don't put that evil into the world. Don't put what evil into the world? 24 Ushabti. What's wrong with 24 Ushabti? What's wrong with 24 Ushabti? Maybe in the FAQ they'll give Ushabti heavy armor. Or at least like Armor Bane 1. Hey Spite, how you doing? Ren's a slow painter and she's still got half an army to paint. Which army are you taking? Are you doing the Bretonnians? I'm guessing Bretonnians. Half my army is 24 models and I've already got most of them kind of to this point. They already have heavy armor. Oh god. Okay, so they need heavy armor and armor bane. There we go. They want a 4-up save. I want Ushabti to have a 4-up save. Thank you very much. I knew there was one. There was largest Taurus. I knew there was one thing that they needed to do. God damn it. Armoured Hide. Yes, Armoured Hide, not Armor Bane. Armor Bane would be dumb, wouldn't it? Heavy armor and armoured hide 1. That is what they need. Alright, there we go. There's another skin skirt sorted out. So the skin skirt is the same recipe as, what is that? Oh, it's just resin that's not being primed. The skin skirt is the same recipe as the bone for the skeleton, so it kind of ties them in quite well. And then we got weird. That's not got any primer on it, so you can see the resin sticking through. So
Just put something in your models showcase section on Discord.
ooh, I'll go and have a look. If anybody wants to show anything else off on stream gallery on the stream, drop it in the stream gallery, everybody. How are you doing, Goliath? Everything okay? Oh, there's a big night for Swedish football tonight as well, because you Gordon take on Chelsea. Armor Bane. Yes. Stream gallery. Oh, model showcase. Oh, nice. Oh, he's cool, dude. Nicely done. Nicely done. The event link, if anyone wants to get a ticket, so they can have a chance to face Chris. I'm just gonna throw 24 Ushabti at people. Just be like, blah. All the Ushabti at people. Okay. Oh, mana rings. So yeah, if you want to throw anything into the stream gallery, everybody, we've got mana rings. God, fucking hell, mana rings. He's good enough for you. He's really good, Goliath. It looks awesome. It's insane colours. It's insane colours. Right, so that's that. Then we need to start doing like little bits in here because there's a rib in there. Time for coffee. Exclamation mark coffee. Later on I plan to murder my kitchen blender in a bucket of toilet roll. Goliath, is that going in an army? Have you got lots of Skaven being built up towards that, or is it just a one-off because the model's awesome, which is perfectly legitimate? Scotch mould as the adhesive on my Cadian bases and just stick bricks and rubble into the rocks should give a really nice blown up city vibe. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So I think there's a few in here that I just kind of want to get a little bit of less contrast to in certain areas. They do look pretty good, don't they, with the turquoise? It's just complete contrast between Ren's painting and my painting. I'm all scribbly, 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 and Ren's all like, this is perfect, this is perfect, this is perfect. Is that a fish? Is that an avian? It is. It's Tomb King Thursday, I know, right? Well, there's a tournament that it looks like I'm playing in October, which I need to paint 24 Ushabti for. And actually work out a list. I'm going to have to work out a list. What core units should I run? so that I can take 24 Ushabti in a normal list. Because it will probably just be Skellybobs, right? If I just run 20, big block of like 30 Skellies with the unit filler. Or, tell you what, I could run the 300 points of Tomb Guard and then just some archers. Because the Tomb Guard, I've got the Tomb Guard, I've got the Ushabti as a unit filler, so that ties the Tomb Guard in with the Ushabti as well. Yes, but I reckon you could have gotten several armies done in the time I paint one. That's the plan. I've got my... Have you seen my Wood Elf? I don't know whether you've seen my Wood Elf, Ren. That's my Wood Elf. That's an hour's worth of painting. So I reckon I can smash out some Wood Elves, which would be great. Dark Elves are looking pretty good. Thank you very much, Tari. Thought you already did a list up for Tomb Kings. Sophie, I've done so many lists for Tomb Ring. I've got about 5 lists for Tomb Kings. Just not one for a tournament with the Ushabti, because I haven't written the Ushabti list yet. Lurk again? No, Tari. Tari came back to tell me off, and now she's gone on the lurk again. But thank you, Tari, for keeping me honest. Right. So next one, we need Morghast Bone. However, do we? No, we don't, do we? I was going to say, do we go through some of the Tomb Guard, but all the Tomb Guard are pretty much done for the bone. So we probably don't need to. And also, we're painting very different armies as well, Ren. Like, I'm painting scruffy skeletons. But like I say, I think they do end up looking really good. Like, they end up looking really smart. I like them. Shortbread. I got shortbread. Make Tari angry so she engages with you. She's been doing that a lot, telling people off. Tari's allowed to. Only way you're making 24 Ushabti work is mortuary cult. Really? Isn't special? Oh shit. No, because specials 1,000, 50%, isn't it? Oh, 5 Ushabti. Oh yeah. It's over 1,000 points. So it'll have to be 20 Ushabti then. No, because that's not even... Yeah, 20 Ushabti. It's just mortuary cult, isn't it? I'm going to have to take fucking Leech Priests. You can't take Ushabti as rare, can you? No. You need to do anyway. No, I know I would, but like in the mortuary cult, you have to take like 97 of them, and I can't take a Tomb King. I don't like taking a Tomb King. Why not mortuary cult? Because I'm me and I'm weird and I don't like Leech Priests. I don't like lots of Leech Priests. Like I like lots of Tomb Kings and Tomb Princes and then one Leech Priest. Because I'm weird. Right. Okay. I'll have to. I'll have to write a mortuary cult because it's the only way I'm going to have to do it, isn't it? Because I kind of want to run 30. Because if I can run 2 units of 12, if I can run 2 units of 12 of these, and then 6 shooty shoot ones as well, I think that would probably be the way forward. So I'm going to have to run mortuary cult, aren't I? So what's the rules for mortuary cult? What's the? Oh, and I need a scorpion. Right, so I need a scorpion. Hang on. Right, so Ushabti, 12 Ushabti, duplicate, and then 6 Ushabti with great bows and a champion, because why not? Scrap the tomb guard, delete. What do we need? We need a scorpion. There we go. And it can ambush. We don't need. We're not even allowed a Tomb King, so scrap off a Tomb King. I'm not writing. This is just so that I can get an idea of what points are and stuff. So High Priest, Mortuary Priest, Necrotect, and a Tomb Prince. What's that? That's 1906. So sack that one off. Remove. So High Priest, Necrotect, Tomb King. So I've only got 150 points of magic items. It's such a shit list, isn't it? It's such a crap list. Such a rubbish list. Such a rubbish list. Where does the Tomb Prince go? Tomb Prince has to go on a skeletal steed. I need 2 scorpions. Oh shit. Okay, duplicate, thank you. Yes, of course, it's 1 per 1,000, isn't it? Yeah. So 2 scorpions. So I can't have a tomb. This is the thing. Prince needs to get in the bin. It does. Hate it. Hate it. He's a general. Tomb Prince needs to get in the bin. The High Priest needs to go on a steed. Can the steed go in with the Ushabti? They can't, can they? Because the steed is mounted and the Ushabti are monstrous. Can you not call Ushabti in Morts? Yeah, but this is like I'm just throwing stuff on. So yeah, there's 12 Ushabti in. There's 12 Ushabti here in the core. Oh, does that mean? Hang on, 641, 595. So I'm still over on the special. So I'm gonna have to drop that by 1. 592, 595. There we go. That's fine. So I've got 200 points of what? Where do you put the High Priest? The High Priest is just going to get shot to shit. I've got to make him a level 4. Can't make it work, can you? You're going to have to drop the Ushabti. %core. Isn't that? I've got 595 points of core. No, 666. Shit. So, do I go 1410? Let's go 1410. I can fly himself around, right? Smaller unit of venerable Ushabti and some shooty Ushabti as your backbone. It's arcade theme. I'm gonna have to have a proper think about this. I'll have a proper think about this. 592 too many, which is fine. Can never figure out army lists, they're confusing. You just have to get up to 2,000 points, Sophie. Poor Christoph. I know, right? I'll make it work. I'll make it work. It'll be nuts and bonkers and crazy, but I'll make it work. I mean, who is actually running around with... right, okay, so let's just sack those off. Sack the shooty shoots off. They need to go into there. Well, actually, no, let's go 12 and 12. Because 14 don't really rank up very well, do they? So 12 and 12, one of those goes into there. I then need to add skeleton archers. Only 50 points for skeleton archers. That's still not enough, is it? So, Master of Arrows. Is it? Oh my god. Nope, that doesn't work. Can't I make them skirmishers? I would like to play the big Ushabti blobs. Shooty shoots are the best of Ushabti. I know they are. I know they are, Hendy. I know shooty shoots are the best of Ushabti. Just make it like 12 archers, yeah. Bang bang. There we go, 65. And now I need 13. There we go. No, I need 14. Shit. 595 plus 75, there we go. I'll come up with a list for you after work. I'm going to hate it, Hendy. But yes, please do. I'm curious what you're going to come up with. 2 Tomb Scorpions. So the High Priest is going to have some sort of magic items. A wizarding hat. Oh my god. Has he got the... I can't remember whether this is even in. Cloak of Dunes, there it is. Fly, there we go. He's going to have a flying... We're going to have a flying High Priest. A flying High Priest with something else cool. So I've got 50 points left on him. Yeah, we're okay here. So I can add the Tomb Prince back in if I wanted to. Not that I need to. What else is in core? Skeleton skirmishers. You can have stalkers in core? Oh, I could have tomb swarms. I can have tomb swarms. I can have tomb swarms. They're perfect. I've actually got those painted as well. Stalkers are pretty damn fucking cool. Praying for it to work so we can fight. I have no idea how to deal with 24 Ushabti efficiently. You just hit them. Ushabti just died. 24 of them, maybe not, but like... Wow. Okay, so I can't have the shooty Ushabti. Or maybe I can just have a unit of 3 of them. Kind of like the idea of ranks upon ranks of horse archers. I've got ranks upon ranks of horse archers. I've got about 6,000 points for Tomb Kings. Probably more. I need to work out how many points I've got actually. We should do a Necron thing and work out how many points of Tomb Kings I've got. And I also need to do my High Priest on a Vulture as well. Right. Okay, so that's cool. Ren, have you seen the Bone Giant, by the way? That we at some point need to... In fact, that's a very, very good point actually. We have the bone here, don't we? So we have the bone colour here. We have the bone colour here, so we can... Sketchy bone colour. Sketchy, sketchy bunker. So we want these front bits of the ribs to be bright, so that needs to be a little bit more compared to the undersides, which can be a bit more sketchy like that. Oh yeah, the spine died a little bit. Didn't print out particularly well, but I'm not too bothered. This one is the two-hander, the double dual-wielding one. The double-handed one. I'll print another one for the double-handed one. Wait for Wild Hunt. Won't need Glade Guard. I know. Well, so there's the Dark Elves and the Wood Elves. I am, because we've spoken about this before, the difference between collecting an army and collecting a list. So I'm collecting the army of Wood Elves, Tomb Kings and Dark Elves, whereas I'm collecting a list for the Minotaurs and the Orcs. That needs to be bright, because that's a good highlight spot, that knee. That needs to be quite a bright knee. Whereas that knee is going to be a little bit darker. Like that. And that's going to be very dark. Time for lurk. No worries, bye! I don't think I'll play a single game of Older, but having a list just helps me choose what to buy and inspires me to how to build them. Yes. Yeah, I have played a few games of Old World. It's definitely fun. Check Stream Gallery. Oh, I'll always check Stream Gallery for Henster. High Priest, level 4. High Priest, level 4. Oh, you got a Bone Dragon in there. Okay. 12 Ushabti, 6 Horse Archers, 5 Horse Archers, 6 Ushabti, 2 Tomb Scorpions. And a casket! Oh, Hendy! Hendy. I was looking at that going, yeah, maybe. And then you dragged it back with a casket. Flying carpet. The Liege Priest is on a flying carpet. I did wonder, the carrion that's made out of sand. Hell yeah, what a list. Let's go! Considering the doubles at Warhammer World. With the added bonus of army rules being interested source of kitbash ideas. Yeah, 10 points cheaper than the clock. Oh. Cloak. Flying carpet's cheaper than the cloak. Is it still fly 9? Tomb King Tristan, I was just trying to work out a 24 Ushabti list. I can't do it. It's really tricky. Fly 8, but you get Swift Stride. Ooh. So I get Swift Stride. Run away! Flying carpet, power scroll, and illusion, warding splint, and then a bone dragon with a talisman of protection, a lore familiar, power scroll, and elementalism. It's 12 Ushabti, 12 ancient Ushabti with a champion. What's the difference between Ushabti and ancient Ushabti? Remind me, please. Because that's why I did that guy, because he was going to denote the unit of ancient Ushabti. It'll be Hendy versus Chris in the first game, and it'll be like, let me show you the power of the Chaos Dwarfs. I'll be like, no! Oh, Ancient is just an... Oh, right, okay, yeah. Aren't there Ancient Ushabti in the Mortuary Court list? Well, Venerable. Venerable, that's it. Venerable Ushabti. What's the difference between them? Let me have a look. Where are they? Where's the thing? They're stronger but slower. Where's my PDF documents? Games Workshop, Old World, Tomb Kings, Arcane Journal. Venerable Ushabti. Venerable Ushabti. Movement 4. Strength 5. So our normal Ushabti, movement 5, strength 4. 3 attacks at strength 5. Ritual Blade, strength +2. Strength 7. 3 attacks at strength 7. I've got to make this work. I've got to make 12. I've got to make 24 Ushabti work. I'm going to work out how to make 24 Ushabti work. Can you take Venerable Ushabti as core? No, because it's just Ushabti, isn't it? Stop asking stupid questions, Chris. They'll call you a tourist again. Yeah, special, yes. No. With 40. How many bow-armed Ushabti do you have? 8. So maybe I have a block of 16 Ushabti and then some shooty Ushabti. Maybe I have one block of 16 Ushabti and I don't have the 24. I just have one massive unit. And then I have shooty shoots as well. And then Casket of Souls, because Casket of Souls is painted. Well, mostly. Be a waste of points given you only fight with 1 rank. You're not getting the idea here. You're not getting the idea here, Warmaster Forge. Yeah, 8 bow Ushabti. So I could pew pew 8 times with bow Ushabti. How many points of bow Ushabti? How many bow-armed skeletons do I own? 30. They all have asp bows as well. Not even regular normal bows. They have cool asp bows. It's hot. I want a nap. I have the door and the window open today because yesterday I was melting and it was a little bit too much, and by the time the stream finished, or by the time I finished the stream, I was like, that's it, I can't stream anymore today. So I was done yesterday. So I have opened the window and the door today. Yeah, 30. I've got 30 bow skellies, 40 skelly warriors. I've only got 3 chariots. I've got 15 horse archers, 24 Ushabti, 8 bow Ushabti, 2 bone giants, 2 bone dragons, 3 tomb swarms, 3 vultures, 10 skeleton cavalry. I think that's it. A necro sphinx. I think that's everything. So I need the sepulchral stalkers because they're gorgeous. So if you ran 2 units of 12 Ushabti, you'd do them in 2 ranks of 6, right? The little slightly puttified hand. The only thing about scaling this bone giant down so that it's the right size is that these skulls on the chain now look absolutely tiny. It's got like baby skull chain. Proper skulls or carvings? Yeah, I reckon. I reckon they are carved. Because otherwise the scale's too bad, isn't it? On yours, proper skulls, of course, because yours is huge. You've got a huge bone giant. Tomb King Tristan's bone giant is huge. I gotta do something with all those. Infant. My thought too. Bone giant. I know. I didn't know you were in chat. Tari too. But yes, Tomb King Tristan's bone giant is huge. Tari too. It's a very impressively large bone giant. Espresso cups. How's 20 Ushabti? 20 Ushabti is pretty cool. I can work with 20 Ushabti. 2 units of 10? How have you split it? $20 Ushabti is pretty good. I like 20 Ushabti. I like 24 more, but 20 Ushabti is pretty good. Like, this is a challenging list to try to make work, as we've just found out. What you got for me, Henchster? Check Discord. 14 and 6. 14 and 6. Kearney! Hey, how you doing? Give me a second, I'll go have a look, dude. 14 and 6. 14 and 6. So would you do... How would you rank the 14 up? Would you do 662? Or would you do 7-7? Right, go and have a look now. Oh, right, that's enough for this. This is just because I had some spare paint on the wet palette. Oh, can I have a bone giant? That's a good point, actually. Can I throw a bone giant in there? How many points is a bone giant now? I was just thinking, seeing as I'm painting a bone giant, I'm like, I love this model. I haven't thought about that.
Step up to red alert.
Sir, are you absolutely sure? It does mean changing the bulb.
Level floor with a cloak. A sand cloak. A level 4 on a bone dragon. 14 Ushabti, 6 Ushabti with great bows, 2 tomb scorpions, and a casket. Oh! Oh! So that's 686. Oh, casket. I do like the casket. Does the casket benefit? Hang on, I can't even remember. I can remember so little of the rules. I knew all the rules because I did. Now I can't remember any of them. There's documents, Games Workshop, Old World, Forces of Evil. Okay. War Machine. Oh, I can have a Screaming Skull Catapult as well. Ah! Oh, I've got a Screaming Skull Catapult and a Casket of Souls as well. Yeah. Not if you want lots of Ushabti. How many points is a Bone Giant? Sorry, a Necrolith Colossus. Bone Giant. 160 points. Is it rare? Oh, it's special. Oh, no, it'll be rare, won't it? Casket of Souls. So the casket has Light of Death, which is a magic missile, and Light of Protection. Right, how is Light of Protection going to benefit my Ushabti? This model and any friendly unit within 18 inches gains a 6+ ward save against any wounds suffered. That's actually pretty good, actually. that's actually pretty good. 6+ ward save on 3 wound. Yeah, okay. Alright. We'll stick a casket. And -1 to hit, yeah. Light protection is huge. You can have lots of things, but or lots of Ushabti, but not both. Yes. That's always the way, isn't it? That's always the way. I want lots of Ushabti. I want 24 Ushabti. Oh yeah, and I want a Bone Giant and a Casket of Souls. No, I'm sorry, you can't do that. You literally said that. Did you literally say I should have a Bone Giant in the... I thought you were just saying Bone Giant because giggity giggity. Because you like Bone Giants. You like giant bone things. Right. Let's get back to these. Right, let's get back to these. So 18 inch aura of -1 to hit. Does a casket just cast bound spells, or is it a magician? Is it a wizard? Just cast bound spells. I like my casket as well. Although I do want to make the ghost lighter on the casket. I think it's a bit too dark. And you have the light up, you don't cast a... yeah. Oh, 135 points for a Casket of Souls. That's a bargain. Hendy, I like that one. So I need to finish my Bone Dragon. I need to finish one of my Bone Dragons. Need to finish one of my Bone Dragons then. So many cool things to do. Right, let's put Morghast Bone on the wet palette. I'm out of water. So we're going to have to, in fact, let's not Let's not put more gas burn on the wet palette. Let's go get some water. I'll be right back. We're going to go get some water, and then we can carry on doing the skin skirts on the Ushabti. I think him being a Ushabti champion is pretty cool as well. I think he's pretty cool. I think that works pretty well. So if we in fact, while I'll tell you what, let's do that. While I go and make my tea, I'm going to cut that off. Tea, top my water up. I'm going to cut that. Let's remove that skull. Oh my word! There we go. Remove the skull. I'll cut that off so that we can make the Ushabti Champions base, and then I might sculpt some more rocks around it, or just use some of these ones. Right, be right back, everybody. Hendy, thank you very much for all the list kind of chit chat. I'll be back in a second. If you had 12 Ushabti bows, you'd have 24 Ushabti list for you that I actually don't hate. I can get 12 Ushabti bows. I can do that. Right, back in a second. Is that 12 Ushabti bows and then 12 normal Ushabti? God. 2 units of 6 Ushabti bows going pew pew pew, hitting on 5s and just like decapitating everything. Right, back in a second, everybody. Okay. Okay, so I've cut this off. So if that can, I'll just dust this quickly. So that can be my Ushabti champion. I need to position him there. Turn him a little bit more. Right at the front, like that, there, and that's where it needs to be. Of course I've put the wrong way around because I always try and put this little nubby thing right at the back, so we'll do that again. List in the stream gallery. Sweet! We'll go and have a look at it in a sec. So that goes there. That looks pretty cool there, doesn't it? Okay. So if I hold that down and very quickly paint around. Okay. So that's where that sticks. Perfect. The Overseer one is pretty rubbish. Stone Shaper seems good though. If he had Eternal Taskmaster and Stone Shaper, he'd be a great immortally called monster match list. What, Stone Shaper and Eternal Taskmaster? Excuse me. Okay. So that, if we put that on there, that fits on there like that. I think that's about right. It wasn't that way around, was it? No, it was that way around. Because he tucked his foot behind that. So if we glue that on there, we can then kind of texture everything else and put some rocks on it. Let's do that. Talk about the Arch Necrotech, because sometimes, yeah, sorry, I can usually mute. I can usually mute before I sneeze, but I ran out on that time. Come on, where's the super glue? There's the super glue. The super glue is dying. Right, so that is going there, like that. There we go. For 90 points though, when someone wants 24 Ushabti, it's hard to justify. When someone wants 24 Ushabti. God damn it, Chris! Do you know how annoying it is when you want 24 Ushabti? There we go. So that's a Leash Priest, a Tomb King, on a 40mm base. So he can stand next to an Ushabti. Yes, yes. What would be really cool is cutting off the top of his hat and giving him like a bird helmet or something, but that's probably a step too far. and he's already painted as well, so he can just sit there and be awesome like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's the Ushabti champion for 1 unit at least. Well, that's the Ushabti champion for the venerable Ushabti that stand next to this, and also why we've got extra curly ribbons and everything on it. I quite like that weapon though. That weapon's quite cool. The little one-handed weapon. Yeah, that's awesome. If you also had Eternal Taskmaster, because plus attacks and hatred would be great on a brick of a Ushabti. I would like to re-roll everything, and it's you one more time. Right, let's have a quick look at the other list. High Priest Bone Dragon. 7 skirmishers, 6 skirmishers, 6 skirmishers, 12 Ushabti, and then 6 with great bows, and a casket. 7, 6, and 6, so 19 skeleton skirmishers. 12 Ushabti. 12 Ushabti, 2 Tomb Scorpions, and High Priest. I looked as well because I had the same idea. So what's Eternal Taskmaster and Stone Shaper? What do they do? Okay, I don't think I'm going to put the texture on here yet, because I think I want to sculpt some bits, or at least put some extra bits on the base. Had to be, yeah, I get 766 for the points. This also means as well that these scorpions, which aren't great sculpts, are then coming out of the ground as well, rather than being obvious. And then the really cool things like the scarabs are a bit more visible. And then we can put a skull. Put the skull at the front again, or something. Add some. I need some bits up here. Yeah, I need something here. I need something in this back corner. Maybe a vulture. Eternal Taskmaster Legend. Thank you, dude. Oh! I did not know that rule. That's cool. I don't think I looked at the Necrotech stuff. Stone Shaper. Oh wow! Oh, that's good as well. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that is cool. Might have to figure out a way of putting that in. I don't generally run any Ushabti in Mordrecourt. I guess Froz and I are the yin yang of Tomb King and balance out between us. Look. These are some of my favourite models from the Tomb King range. So if I can run these, then I bloody well will, because they're awesome. So that's where the 24 Ushabti idea came in, because why not? Who else is going to have 24 Ushabti? How much are they? Like £900 for 3? Yeah, great bows are really cool. Great bows are really good. Yeah, I do have 8 of the bow for Ushabti. What bits? What bits do I have? Oh, that would be cool. Hang on. Oh, I should take a mould of this. Maybe not. That's probably a bit too much. I could have a snake on the back. That's probably a bit much. Have that. Have that sitting on the back. That's probably something for something slightly bigger. That's probably quite good for the bone drying actually. There we go. There we go. Still need to get something to put that on because it's super cool. Have I got a small orb? I mean, an orb's just like a sphere, right? I've got loads of spheres. Great was really good. To be fair, I'd run bow ones. I just haven't painted my unit. Obviously, I favour skellies to be a tar pit and necrosphinxes flying into flank. So yeah, I'm not particularly worried about the tactics. I just want to run 24 Ushabti. So yeah, I could probably have like that at an angle in the back, falling down, or even just lying on the floor. But yeah, I'm not trying to be at all efficient, as you can imagine. Yeah, he looks cool as shit. He looks really cool with the Ushabti weapon. He's going to fit in perfect. Yes, 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 all the yes. All the yes, that's perfect. Just think if you stick a small orb on the ground next to his feet, could show what's used to rise your skeletons from beneath the ground. All sorts of cool things like that. There we go. That's actually really good. That actually looks really cool. Oh, I know what we need. We need the standard bearer, don't we? The tricky thing with the Ushabti is going to be ranking them up. I want to build wood elves. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, I've got that Sophie as well for unit filler for the skeletons. So the skellies coming out of the ground, coming out of a sandstorm with a skull stuff. Right. Let's do more painting. I'm sat here waffling too much. I'm not finding Stargate themed Ushabti. Oh no! Are you googling trying to find Stargate Ushabti? I mean, these are Ushabti from the Mummy. Right, what do we need? We need more gas bone. Yes, I do need to post a picture of the army. I have promised to do that for months now, and I haven't got around to doing it, so I'll have to do it. Tim King Tristan reminded me, and I forgot to do it up. Right. Let's go painty painty. Tiny little tomb guard can come off. Nice big Ushabti. Go on. Reese, thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing, Reese? All good? Who's over there? So we can pick them here. This is where all the painting starts coming together, so you can be really rough, like you saw how I was throwing paint all over as a starting point. This is where you start neatening it all up. Something for once I have a resin printer. Yes. Yeah, Mannering's going to get a resin printer and be awesome. He's going to join the resin printer club with me and Hendy. Oh, battery's gone. I'm not cool enough to be in the club. Oh, Warmaster's got one as well, hasn't he? Yeah, Warmaster's got one as well. Resin printer snobs. Yeah, damn right. Haha. You've got a really nice FDM though. There we go. Nice and simple. Nice and quick. That one done. Have I started on the dagger? No, it's built. It's all built. I've glued it all together. I need to put a picture up. I've glued it all together. I need to start sanding it. But I've had other projects which needed to take my attention recently. Dagger's awesome though. Here. No wonder. It's nice and quick when you get into a rhythm. It's going to be a Hendy versus Chris game 1, and I'm going to get absolutely smashed by Hendy's ridiculous Chaos Dwarves or something. I'm not a big fan of 3D printed for complete armies, but it is nice for creating kit bashes. Yeah, sure. It certainly is. Yeah, pretty cool. Another one. Base toppers is a big thing for me. Like it takes the mental kind of planning out of the bases. So like my dark elves, my wood elves aren't. My wood elves are going to be really simple in terms of the basing, but the dark elves. Thousand Suns, Sisters of Battle, Night Lords, they've all got 3D printed bases. It's just what do we want this theme to be? Excuse me. What do we want this theme to be on the bases, and then go and find the 3D print for them. So yeah, I agree with the basing. In a models period. One-page rules come to mind. As a skirmish player, there are only so many cool models and artists Sims print models for. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I kind of tried to do the Trench Crusade stuff with 3D printed stuff, because there's finally a kind of a reason to do that, to print the cool models which are out there that you can go and find. Thematic Trench Crusade. War bands and stuff, unlike Warhammer, where if I want to play down at Warhammer World, I can't use the 3D printed ones, so I try and stay 3D print free for most of the Games Workshop stuff, although, like I was saying with the difference between collecting an army and collecting a list, The Minotaur list is all 3D printed because I'm not wasting £600 buying that. You need Trench Crusade models, yeah. Rolling speaker platforms. Phew, I'm getting hungry, guys. What time is it? It's only 5:30. So, yeah, I'll have to sit down later and see if I can come up with a Ushabti list. Hindi and War Masters was really cool. Definitely throw in a Casket of Souls, that's really clever. Particularly the -1 to shooting, because they are a little bit susceptible to shooting, I suppose. It's for combat as well, is it? That's excellent, isn't it? Just gotta hope you get it off. Yeah, I think it is a little bit. I think units tend to be a little bit more expensive. For instance, what was it? The skeleton bowmen are 5 points each. I'm pretty sure lots of those kind of skeleton and goblin stuff were like 2 and 3 points. Ooh. It's about the same. Okay. 2,400 was the usual 8th edition for you. So 2,400 would be loads more models though. Hey, Spike.
Good, good. Share our warpstone, and I will not eat you. Yet.
How are you doing, Spiky? Alright, how many have I got left to do? 3. Wow. 3 left to do the skin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Where are my 25 blocks of spearmen? I do have 30 skeleton warriors with spears. Well, some of them have got spears, some of them got hand weapons. That would be quite cool because I do have some 2,400 point Tomb King lists written down, although that was probably like 5th and 6th edition. But I do have them in my old list book. Work out how many points they are now. I like that though. Like I like slightly smaller armies. Hendy, is there a shift in Old World to going to slightly higher points? Rob's running from 2,600 points. Wow. Is there a reason 2006, not 2005 or 2004? I'm guessing that's with... No clue, okay. Not largely, okay. There's usually a reason, you've just got to dig through all the conversation they have to try and find it. One can just play higher points games to recapture those. Yes. Yeah, I think I might be wrong, but like I seem to think that there was a conversation going on in the community of playing higher points games because of that. But maybe I misunderstood or misread what the conversation actually was or something. I can't remember where the conversation was. It was just like a vibe that I was getting. I'm not sure. I think that. Do you not think that the old world community is a little bit more self-sufficient than, like I keep saying about the comparison with 40k? I don't think the old world community needs Games Workshop to do things in order to change what happens at old world events and games and club nights and things. Maybe that's just me. Obviously, as soon as they change something, everybody's going to jump on that change, and like it's not like, oh, we're going to ignore. It's not like Blood Bowl where they're like, oh, we're going to release a new team and not allow them or something. It doesn't, but unless something changes in the game, I doubt we will see a shift from 2000. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, like we keep saying, I'm really enjoying writing old world lists as well. We just need wood elves, don't we? We need wood elves. Although I suppose if they can release the wood elves after I've got 24 Ushabti painted and 30 Tomb Guard, that would be beneficial, I suppose. A month or two. Last one. Oh, technically I suppose we've got these two as well. The unit fillers for the Tomb Guard. So we've got those two to do. Downside to having windows open, you get fucking flies everywhere. Why can the flies always find the way in but can't find the way out? See the amount of ram they have on their heads. What? Amount of ram they have on who heads? Flies? Flies have rams on their head? Teeny tiny brains. Rams with teeny tiny fly heads. How's your week going, Avian? You're good, dude. Yep. Okay. So that's the unit finished. No, it's not. This one's missed this bit. So now Need more gas bone. Just need to nip to the bathroom. 2 seconds, everybody. last few then. Let's do the unit filler. Help me. Let me out. Let me out. It's a good film. It's a good film. Right, let's move all these over here. There we go. I'm going to be a little bit more selective with this highlighting because we haven't got the contrast, because we had to glaze and filter the colour on these a little bit more. Let's change the colour of them so we don't have the black, don't have the dark black to play around with the contrast like we did on the others. Hey Harumph, not too bad, not too bad. We're doing the Ushabti today. Skellies are getting there. We've started most of the, well, we've got 2 stages on all the red, and then we got started to get all the, started to get all the copper done. And then once we've got all the copper done, we can do the bone, then we can wash the copper, patina the copper, highlight the copper, highlight the red, highlight the bone, and paint the bandages. How are you? How's your week going? Right, we need to get rid of that because it's not sticking. Yes. Perfect. Right, it is getting a bit warm. I'm getting very tired. So, do a couple more. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So, what's next? It's just details next, so it's all the like the little scarabs and the skulls which are hanging off them, and some of them have got some ribs showing. The skellies look great though. Skellies do look good. Right, let's go find somebody to raid into. Hopefully his Ren's on, because we were talking to Ren earlier. Shall we go say hello to Ren? I will get this guy's base finished off tonight. So we'll add all the extra little bits of rock and stuff, and maybe a little bit of height at the back, and then put the texture on. That'll be good, because then that's the Ushabti champion done. Ren and Cryo are on. Perfect. Right, I'm going to go make some dinner. I need to put some patina over that as well, so we'll do that. And I need to base these two extra ones which I've got, so they need basing. He might need twisting as well. I might twist him a fraction. Get him twisted a bit. Make him looking a bit interesting. Right, so thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one. Pow! See you tomorrow.